if you are someone that has very small children, the best thing that you can do is to play, not read, play with books. So one of the things, I use a book in almost every single session um, do. I don't know what word to use there, but when I do therapy, I typically use at least one book in every session. Some kids love books. Some
Mhm.
kids do not. So we need to make them interesting for children. So I actually just play with books with the really little ones, especially the ones that don't sit well with them. I wish I had one in here I could show you.
Yeah, so what I'm a
Um,
little interested in what playing with books
so
means.
play with your books. So for example, I have a book that is Where is Baby? I think it's called. And we say, Where is baby's feet? Say. And it's a lift the flat book. Kids love lift the flat books. Where Spot is a great one. Dear Zoo is a great one. There are a lot of very, very simple lift the flat books for little kids that teach vocabulary. But for this baby one, I think it's called Where is Baby? You can put it in the show notes. I'll send that to you.
Okay.
Um, Instead of saying, Where is baby's eyes or something like that, we lift it up and we maybe tickle the baby's feet, or we tickle the baby's belly, or we sniff her feet, or we point to her eyes and then we point to our eyes. There's one that says, Where is baby's mouth? And when I lift the flap, I give the baby a kiss.
Mhm.
So we actually do things with the book rather than just sit and be passive, because kids need to move and they learn by doing things. So if it's your child, you could kiss the baby, have her kiss the baby, and then kiss each other. And so you get a lot of repetition out of just using a page in a book. Does that help? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Um, yeah, so that's good. The other thing to think of is, playing with your kids in a way that isn't specifically designed for toys. So going back to using activities and items within the house that don't have bells and whistles are what I would suggest for almost all children at this point. A lot of kids are very motivated, especially my little friends that might have a diagnosis of autism spectrum or something like that, where they get very into pushing buttons.
Mhm.
And so using toys that push buttons over and over and over again is very, very stimulating for them. They're not going to get any language out of any of that. Going back to doing things like looking through paper towel rolls, talking, telling secrets to each other through the paper towel rolls, hiding little stuffed animals around the house and looking for them and saying where we find them, using like pots and pans with spoons to bang on is great for cause and effect and teaching problem solving to kids. So going back to the things that we as parents did when we were little,
Mhm.
instead of using a device or using something with, bells, whistles, colors, shapes, numbers, all of that, like preschool readiness stuff, your kids don't need that at this point. They need language development. They need to know that somebody is there playing with them and they need you to teach them the language. Colors and stuff, that comes later. That comes when they're ready for it.